Oh my God, there's so many good ones that I'm like, how long is this episode going to be? Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to babysit my brother's kids? My brother and his wife have 2 toddlers, aged 3 and 2. Due to recent divorce and financial difficulties, I've been living with my brother and his wife for the past couple of months. His wife is not a fan of me staying with them, but she tolerates my presence for the sake of my brother, as I can tell. That, though, doesn't stop her from ordering me around the house and assigning me things to do, as if I'm her personal servant. My brother defends her treating me like that and claims that I should do my part too. I already do. But he claims that I don't do enough as a person who lives here too. To the point. My brother's wife had a horrible stomachache the other day, and my brother wanted to take her to the doctor. They asked me to watch the kids for a couple of hours until they come back, and I refused. I said I don't want to have this responsibility, and that they should either take the kids with them, call an ambulance so the wife can go to the hospital and he can stay with the kids, or call our parents or her parents for help. My brother said, "But you're right here, and we are in urgent need. Please." I refused again. I said, "Not my kids, not my problem." They ended up taking the kids and driving them to my parents until they came back. My parents called me and said I was being ridiculous for refusing to help. I reminded them how I'm not responsible for these kids and I don't have to be. We had an argument about it, and they said my brother is very pissed and I should be on my knees apologizing to him and his wife when they return. They came home and my brother told me I have 2 days to pack my stuff and find somewhere else to live because he's done with me being a parasite in his own house and villainizing him and his wife for expecting the slightest help and contribution around the house, and that I crossed the line in this time of emergency and put my ego above their need for help. I defended myself, and I honestly don't believe I did anything wrong. I said they have the right to disagree, but they have to respect my thoughts and feelings on this as well. He insisted I have 2 days to either get my shit together or leave. I called my parents, crying about what my brother and his wife were about to do, and they sided with them and said that I had it coming. Was I really an asshole? Can we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, good.
Oh
the way that you looked at me, I thought you were going to go the other way. Okay.
I don't know. Yes, that's really the ego.
I'm like, where do you get off living in their home and refusing to do any of the things that they ask you to do? They're doing you a huge favor by letting you stay there. Mm-hmm. The least you can do is respect their boundaries and help them out in a fraction of the way that they're helping you out.
And in an emergency situation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's taking advantage of you at all.
That's so true. Like, even if you didn't live there, if your brother lived down the street from you or even remotely close to you and was like, I have a huge medical emergency with my wife, can you watch the kids for a few hours?
Yeah.
Even if you don't live together, I feel like the polite thing to do if you're absolutely doing nothing else and you have a good relationship with your family is to just do the favor. Mm-hmm. It's not like they ask you all the time to do these huge things.
Yeah, no.
They're asking you to clean or like pick up after yourself.
That's absurd.
Absurd.
I would kick him to the curb, brother or not.
I know. I feel like the brother and his wife have already talked to OP about it. Mm. Like, the wife asks for, OP says that the wife asks for too much, but obviously the brother and the wife are on the same page. The brother's defending the wife, right, which I feel like is fine. It's their own home. Mm-hmm. And if they're claiming that you don't do enough as a person who lives there, it's their home. They get to make the rules. If you don't agree and you think that they're asking too much of you, then move out.
Right.
You don't have to live there in the same way that they don't have to house you if you don't meet their standards of living.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you're mooching off of them a little bit.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Out of the kindness of their own hearts. But the least you could do is pick up after yourself, watch the kids sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you're choosing to live there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and it's like,
be better.
The fact that they asked you for this small favor, watch the kids for a few hours, you're living with them 24/7. Like, the favor that they're doing for you after your divorce and financial difficulties, I think far outweighs the favor that they're asking of you to just hang out with their kids for a couple hours while you're already in the same room as the kids.
Agreed.
Like, OP, are you good?
And it's your brother.
It's your brother.
It's not, not that it would be better if it was a friend, I guess, but like the fact that it's blood, like, come on.
And the fact that you have a good enough relationship with the brother that he is letting you live with him and his family. it's not like they have a negative relationship with each other, you know?
Yeah.
They seem to at least get along the slightest. It's crazy.
That's so rude.
I think that he may be hopeless because the brother already tried to talk to him about it. And then he called his parents. The parents tried to talk to him about it. It's like, how do you not see at this point?
Yeah, no, I think he's a little hopeless too.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's where you're meant to live either.
Yeah.
So
sad.
And also, I would think you would want to move out in order to repair some of the damages that were done. Because if you continue living there, that could really ruin a relationship.
Yeah, totally.
And it's already kind of on the way there.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's like, as people, if you just completely don't see eye to eye on this topic, I think moving out is the only way to maintain the relationship. Or the cut is just going to keep getting deeper and deeper as long as you live with them and continue to disagree.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't live with them because they're kicking you out unless you apologize and get your shit together. So
leave your ego at the door.
Yeah. Someone said, gee, no wonder you're divorced. Just rip them apart.
Gee.
Kind of facts. Gee.
I love it. Gee.
Golly gee. Yeah. That's what it said. Gee, comma. I want to start saying G again.
Same.
Geez. Or geez.